When I started to present, I was pretty boring. I would, like everybody else, prepare my pages and pages of notes. I would start reading them. I would be frightened of losing my place, of saying the wrong word, of the papers showing that I was nervous. So everything about my presentations was, if you like, the category of what not to do. And as I began to develop the mind map, I was thinking, what is it that I'm trying to do in a presentation? In a presentation, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to get a point across. I'm trying to have that point memorable, both instantaneously at the moment of the communication and as time goes on. And I realized that my notes, my standard speech notes, were obliging me to read what I was saying, i.e. to lose eye contact, which is really important. They were making me speak in a manner which was not the way in which I would normally speak, because I was having to read grammatical sentences, and none of us think in grammatical sentences. We think in images and connections, and then we put the words and the phrases and the gestures around those. So I began to make my notes far more mind-mappy for when I was presenting. And I found that everything transformed. That I could look at the mind map and the whole picture was there, so I knew what I was talking about. That even if I went away from my mind map and got momentarily lost, I could just come back and there it all was. And there's a law that one key idea, one key word, one key image in a presentation is equivalent to at least a minute. So for a half-an-hour presentation, which is a pretty long one, you only need 20-25 key words, because some of them are going to be repeated in the beginnings and the ends, etc. So the mind map suddenly became this freedom device. I could look at the mind map instantaneously, and it would be there for another minute, 2, 3 of my conversations. I could move around the stage. I was not trapped in grammar. I could actually think while I was talking. I wasn't just a robot repeating what was on this linear page. I was thinking. And even if I suddenly had a new thought and wasn't quite sure about it, I could pause with the audience and say, hold on a minute, I've just had a new thought. Let me think about it and then I'll give it to you. And of course, to see a speaker thinking is unfortunately a fairly rare experience. And so they don't stop thinking or stop paying attention, stop concentrating. They're thinking with you about what it is. So the mind map gives you freedom to move, freedom to make eye contact, freedom to think, and the ultimate freedom, the freedom to be yourself. The mind map is a freedom-giving device.